Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a super fun one. I'm so excited about it because I'm doing a look with the Desi Perkins and Lustrelux and Dose of Colors collab because I love Dose of Colors. They've always been one of my favorite makeup brands and they are two of my favorite YouTubers. They just seem so down to earth and amazing, and I missed their launch party by 2 days. I got to LA 2 days after their party and I was so sad that I couldn't make it, so I knew when I came back I had to make up for it and do my first video back with their collab, and it is stunning. Everything in this collection is stunning, and of course I went for the nudes first because I'm a nudes girl. But don't be sad if you wanted to see the darker shades in a look. I will definitely be using all of the shades throughout my channel. I'll be doing different looks with all of them because they're all amazing. So yeah, if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching.
Okay, so I've already started out with my foundation on just to save a little bit of time, and I am going in with the Makeup Mario and Anastasia palette, and I'm using the shade Lula first. You honestly could use any kind of neutral warm shadows for this. This is just what I had on hand, and I saw Desi use it, so I thought to pull it out because I haven't used it in quite some time. So I'm just putting this all throughout the crease, and then I'm taking that same brush with the shade Isabel, just kind of doing the same thing. I'm not wanting to have anything too crazy here. I want to add a little bit more of that orange peachy warm tone into the crease, so I'm taking that first on the outer corner, on the outer third of the eye, really concentrating it there, and then bringing whatever I have left on my brush up into the crease. Next, I'm taking a slightly more tapered fluffy brush in the shade Violetta. This one is my favorite from this palette. It's a really beautiful kind of rich medium tone brown, and I'm applying that first on that outer corner again, and then taking whatever I have kind of halfway throughout the crease. I don't want to bring this too far into the eyes. I really kind of want to elongate them in this look, hence why we're keeping most of the darkness on the outer corner, and then we're also going to do a winged liner. And of course, going back in with that first brush that we started out with and blending out any harsh edges that we have before we go in with our lid shade. And you guys, let me tell you, I will have their video link below where they talk about how they came up with the packaging and everything, because look at this packaging. It is absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with it. So this is their quad, and I'm first going to go in with the shade Noli, and I first started picking up with a brush, and then I realized they said use your fingers. So I'm just tapping that on with my ring finger, very light pressure, and it is such a beautiful kind of bronzy shade, and I feel like camera doesn't even do it justice because it's so shimmery. And then I am doing my winged liner. The shadow went on beautifully. There wasn't any fallout or anything like that. I definitely think using your finger is the best bet here. That's why they suggested it, and I think it's a beautiful shade. I love bronzy shades like this. So now that we have our winged liner on, I'm just going to move on to the rest of my face, and I'm using the Becca Brightening Corrector because my eye bags are looking awful these days. If you have an amazing like night cream that helps with super dark circles and just hollowness, anything like that to make my under eyes more plump and not so purple, then let your girl know. And then I am just highlighting with my Tarte Shape Tape and of course blending that out. And then what I've been doing to set my makeup is really rolling my powder into my concealer. And I've been mixing my RCMA No Color powder with a little bit of the Kat Von D Petal powder because the petal is a little bit too pink on its own and I love mixing it together. So now I'm just kind of mimicking the lower lash line. So I'm using that same really beautiful warm brown first with a flat definer brush, and then I am just blending it out with a little bit of Lula that we started out with, just making everything nice and soft, but definitely still having that warmth to tie everything in, and it is a little bit darker in that outer corner like it is on your lid. Okay, so I know that I used this contour palette in my last tutorial, but I have been obsessed with it. This is the PUR Contour Diaries. It is so good, you guys, and I haven't found a contour palette that is new that I've fallen in love with in a very long time. And then I'm just going for my favorite blush to wear whenever I have a very bronzy look, and that is Seduce from Tarte. And then the product that I was most excited for, I think, in this whole collection were the highlighters. This one is Fuego. It's the lightest of the two, and you guys, take a moment for that because that is stunning. And it didn't have any like glittery fallout. It wasn't powdery. It is buttery smooth, and it went on so beautifully, and it's one of those like wet glowing highlights. I am obsessed. This is absolutely my favorite product in this whole collection. And then to highlight my eyes, I'm taking a little bit of Suze on that little brush. And I did wet this brush, and that's how they suggest to use it. And I'm just applying that in the inner corners. It was beautiful as well. This one is kind of a little bit of a softer highlight, I feel like. And then I'm just putting a little bit underneath my brow bone as well. So I throw on some lashes. Y'all, I almost forgot to put lashes on. And then I am moving on to lips, and I am using Beeper lip liner from Colourpop, which is one of my absolute favorites, and I love their lip liners. And then I'm using No Shade. This is one of the two lipsticks. This is the lighter of the two. I love this. I think this is so beautiful. And then this is my second favorite thing out of the whole collection because y'all know I love a glossy lip, and the over the top gloss is stunning. So once you get that on, your look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this super bronzy look, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!